Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Can he make it to the marker? That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype in this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Send the back in motion. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Badgers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the single back takes the handoff. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. Tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
First down and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On first and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Brown. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. The shotgun running play call. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down here for this offense. On the ground, it's Davis. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the +27. A quick throw out left, complete. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Knowles. Strong game by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was the excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Creative running there. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a 3rd and inches. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Just ran away from the defense. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Great cut. They whiff on him. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Davis. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Oh,
makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Badgers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the 1st down. And you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of
airing this one out toward the sideline. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
He'll toss it to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option. And the Badgers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Launching it downfield. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and 1st downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Jones. You get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Long enough and good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Kromenhoek. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. Short pass finds the tight end. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion. Now here's the toss play. The pickup is just yards. Now it's third down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Makes a quick catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Noles will line up now. It's first and goal. And they've got him.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
second and goal for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense cannot be stopped. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Badgers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Touchdown, Badgers. No chance to catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Coverage team brings down the returner. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. We'll give it to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allow.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. He's got some room. Can he get there? The defense just makes the stop short of the goal line. Brought down at the 1.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They'll take the lead in the 2nd half. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
This one will be fair caught. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to find room. It's Davis. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
3rd down after that running play. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The pocket breaking down. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the Badgers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll try a pass here. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the back gets the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Seminoles trying to cash in here in the red zone. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they'll give it to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Will have to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. An important third down play coming up. Ball handed off. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And the Knowles will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, trying to extend the play. Battling down near the goal line, but loses the football. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, you're trailing in a game like this in the second half, an opportunity in the red zone at the very least to get a field goal, hopefully a touchdown. The most important aspect is ball security. You got to take care of the football, and instead they cost themselves the possession.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Seminoles are going to keep this drive rolling. It's a toss to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The Noles will have 1st and 10 here. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offense. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He pulls in the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Badgers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Secondary backed up off the ball now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's caught. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Badgers.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Offense looking to throw the ball. This is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Suddenly, this is a three-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That run sets up a critical third down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's across the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger, as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.